So, this is the fourth time that I've tried uploading this video, and can I just say YouTube sucks right now. Anyway, if this video doesn't upload, I probably will give up until next week, but if it did work. Hooray! Let's get started with this video.
Kuro.
Kenma and Kuru had been in the Nakoma gym, with Kuru taking down the volleyball net, and Kenma kinda helping him. Come on Kenma. Lift the pole. It's too heavy. Ah. Kuru put the metal pole that he was lifting down, and walked over to Kenma to assist him. See. You've gotta lift with your legs like this. That pole is 63 pounds. I'm not lifting that. I will help you put away the net though. Fine. Kuru, slightly upset, carried the two poles to their storage area, and returned 5 minutes later to see Kenma staring at a wall, seemingly lost in thought. You alright Ken? Huh. Oh, yeah. Kenma really needed to sell his acting for this prank. Kuru, being the smarty he was, wasn't going to fall for any old prank, so if Kenma wanted to succeed, he was going to have to play this off well. You sure? Why are you lying to me? Kuru turned his head, and stared right into Kenma's golden eyes, causing Kenma to shiver a bit under the glare. What are you talking about Kuru? I can tell that you're not okay. You haven't attempted to pick up your PSP once today during practice, and I consider that strange behavior. Kenma sighed. I promise you Kuro, it's nothing, it's not nothing Ken. Kenma leaned back a bit and stared at Kuru, shocked by sudden outburst. Sorry, that was uncalled for. It's fine. But please. Something is obviously bothering you, and not knowing is stressing me out a bit. Wait. Please don't take that the wrong way. I don't want for you to feel like you're being forced to tell me anything, but if you wanna talk about it I'm here. Well okay then. Kenma sat down on the gym floor with Kuru following soon after. There's actually something that I've been meaning to tell you. You're not breaking up with me, right? What? No. Of course not. Oh, that's good. But what's up? Kenma closed his mouth and looked off to the side, really trying to sell his act. But when he saw Kenma freeze up, Kuru moved to sit next to Kenma, and pull him into a side hug. Hey. Ken. It's okay. You don't have to tell me if you're not comfortable just yet, alright? But. Kenma looked over to stare Kuru in his eyes, trying to really get his next statement across. I'm going to quit the volleyball team. Kuru immediately broke the eye contact, looking as far away as possible from Kenma. You're fine with that, right? Kuru sighed. Honestly. No. Confused Kenma. I thought that you had been enjoying volleyball recently. You told me yourself. Yeah, I had been. But. Practice has been a little. Strict. I don't know the word. What? Kuru looked back towards Kenma, but with one eyebrow raised this time. Has coach been on your case recently? No. Then what could possibly? Kuru's eyes widened at his sudden realization. Do you think that I'm being too strict? Oh. Kenma's silence must have been an answer for him. Kuru suddenly looked down, seemingly deep in thought. After a few moments, Kenma noticed a few tears running down his eyes. I'm so sorry Ken, I didn't even realize that. Kuru's breath suddenly hitched, and the words he wanted to say just wouldn't come out of his mouth. Hey Kuru, breathe with me alright. But instead of following his boyfriend request, Kuru moved to hug Kenma, burying his face into the nape of the other's neck. Are you alright? I hate myself. What? Kenma quickly pulled Kuru's face into a position where he could really look at him. Now why would you say that? I was driving you to the point where you wanted to quit, and didn't even realize. I'm sorry. I was probably being an asshole. Kenma let out a small laugh, and ended up surprising Kuru. What? Why are you laughing? I just pleased that snake frenemy of yours. Daisho. What does he have to do with any of, nothing. I'm sorry Kuro. This was a prank. Curious Kenma. That was mean. Kuru's tears immediately stopped running down his face as he gave Kenma the most unamused look anyone has ever seen. Sorry Kuro. I didn't expect for you to cry. And I didn't expect to go on an emotional roller coaster today, but here I am. Are you upset? No. Really? Kenma looked at Kuro questioningly. Okay, fine. I'm a bit mad. I'm sorry, Kuro. You owe me. Kuro suddenly stood up and threw Kenma over his shoulder, laughing a bit after seeing the surprised look on the other boy's face. Kuro Tetsuro. Put me down. Nah. I said that you owe me, and that starts with me carrying you so that you can pay for my meal. Meal? What meal? Grilled salted mackerel pike, of course. Ah. Kuro began walking out of the gym with his bag, Kenma's bag, and Kenma on his back, heading toward his favorite restaurant. And although Kenma complained, we all know that he secretly enjoyed it. Futakuchi and Aone had been baking cookies together when Aone had thought that it would be a good time to start the challenge. To ensure that he would do it right though, Aone had left the kitchen to check his phone. A few minutes later, Futakuchi called after him. Aone. Can you come help me open the oil? The lid is all greasy, and it's making it hard to open it. Aone. Futakuchi walked out of the kitchen to see Aone sitting in the living room, looking at something on his phone. Question mark. What you doing? Futakuchi plopped down on the couch next to Aone. You gonna answer my question? Futakuchi sighed. You know. Whenever something is on your mind, you tend to get quiet on me. Aone finally looked up from his phone, and saw Futakuchi laying back on the couch, but looking at him with concern. Sorry. Don't apologize. I'm pretty used to it, and I promise I don't take it to heart. You sure? But what's on your mind? I wanted to tell you about something. Okay. I'm listening, just gimme a sec. Futakuchi got up from the couch, and walked into the kitchen to turn the oven off so that he wouldn't burn anything. Alright, what's up? I'm quitting the volleyball team. Wow. You didn't even sugarcoat it. Sorry. Should I have said it differently? No, that was fine. You were just a bit blunt. Okay. So, what do you think? Date Tech is losing one of its best blockers, but I'll support you no matter what, so I honestly don't have an opinion. Oh. But yeah. If that's what you want, I'll see if I can talk to coach about it at practice on Monday. You don't need to talk to him. Confused Futakuchi. That was a prank. Oh. Futakuchi suddenly gave Aone a peck on his cheek. Nice job, babe. You got me. Why are you happy that I toyed with your emotions? That's not what I'm happy about. I'm just proud of you for being a bit rebellious. Aone narrowed his eyes and glared at Futakuchi with an unimpressed look on his face. Don't give me that look. Aone sighed. Now, do you want to finish baking? Or did you need a minute to think? Without saying a word, Aone leaned over to hug Futakuchi, and since he was used to not getting a verbal response when they weren't alone, Futakuchi knew exactly what Aone was trying to say. Alright then, let's go. Futakuchi immediately stood up and attempted to pull Aone off the couch. Mind helping me a bit? Aone let out a small chuckle that no one but Futakuchi would have heard. Sorry. You need to stop apologizing so much, babe. Sore. My bad. Futakuchi began laughing out loud, and grabbed Aone's hand to pull him into the kitchen. That was a bit better. Thank you. Also, can you pass me the oil so I can help you open it? Sure. Futakuchi passed the oil to Aone, and watched as his boyfriend opened the bottle with ease. My knight in shining armor. My prince. Bokuto and Akashi had been passing a volleyball back and forth in Bokuto's backyard when Akashi got the notification to do his challenge. Akashi. You gotta focus on your passing. Huh. Oh, my bad. Bokuto suddenly dropped the volleyball by his side and crossed his arms over his chest. Confused Akashi. Is everything okay with you? You haven't been focusing ever since you checked your phone. Everything's fine, Bo. Uh-huh. Akashi sighed. I promise. Don't worry about it. Shall we Kanten? Akashi's sentence was cut off by Bokuto charging towards him, picking him up and twirling him around in the air before moving him into a princess hold, tickling his stomach. Wait. Hold on. Akashi said, mid-laugh. Not until you tell me what's up. Okay. Okay. I will. Bokuto stopped tickling Akashi, but continued to press a kiss onto his cheek before letting the younger boy down. I'm listening. Alright. Can we sit down for a moment to talk about it though? Of course. Bokuto led Akashi towards his backyard patio and sat down on his hammock, gesturing for Akashi to sit next to him. You have my attention, Kashi. The floor is yours. Akashi let out a small chuckle, before purposely frowning to try and exaggerate the change in the atmosphere. So. I wanted your opinion on something. Like, boyfriend opinion, captain opinion, best friend opinion, or upperclassman opinion. Probably captain opinion. Alright then. Captain Katarao it is. What's up? I think that I'm going to quit the volleyball team. Huh. Kashi, why? Bokuto hurriedly jumped up from the hammock, and ran around it to plop on the seat next to Akashi, desperately pleading with his golden eyes for an answer. Come on, Kashi. You can tell me. Did you get bored? Oh, or did you hurt yourself? Bokuto. Maybe you lost your setting abilities. Bokuto. Wait. Is someone bullying you? Give me a name and I'll be Bokuto. Curious Bokuto. I'm fine. Practice has just been stressing me out recently. Okay then. Wait. Is it my fault? What? Are you stressed because you constantly have to deal with me? Bo, no. I'm so sorry, Akashi. I'm supposed to be our ace and the captain, but instead I'm stressing you out. Bo, you're a great captain. But I'm not. All I do is push the work that I'm supposed to be doing onto other people. Bokuto. All I'm ever good for is my spikes. I'm useless. Go, stop it. You're being hard on yourself right now. Bokuto sighed. Sorry. I know that we were having fun and all that other good stuff, but can you give me a while to myself in my room? I don't want to bother you anymore. Bo, you're not both. Please. I'll call you when I'm ready to talk, but I just need a moment. Alright. Just call me if you need anything, okay? I'm always available for you. Thanks, Akashi. Akashi went inside of Bokuto's house to grab his keys, and began walking to his car after waving goodbye to his boyfriend. Note number 41 for Bokuto. If a pep talk doesn't work, sing a song. Confused Daishao. I wanted to prank you, but you already know about the prank since they spoiled it. I probably wouldn't have reacted that much anyway. Fine. Did you wanna do the prank on me so you can send it to the group chat? I'll pretend like I don't know what's going on. Better idea. We act out the whole thing to make this as dramatic as possible. Deal. It'll be the perfect chance to make fun of the other captain's reactions. Hell yeah. Should I come over to your house, or are you coming to mine? I'll come to your house. I need to go buy props anyway. Okay. See you when you get here. Stay safe. See ya, baby. Love ya. Goodbye. 28 minutes later at Daishao's house. Teru, why in the world do you have a fake sword? It's a part of the script. Now, read over your lines, and then we'll get started. Okay then. In the first part of the video, Terushima slowly began walking out of Daishao's bathroom with big exaggerated bags and dripping mascara running down his face. Baby. I have something to tell you. What is it, hot sugar daddy cinnamon roll? Terushima dramatically fell onto the floor and curled his knees up, forming a human ball. Calm down, scrumptious love of my life. What happened? I think that I'm going to have to quit my volleyball team. Daishao's eyes widened on the spot as he began looking around the room, eyes not staying still for a single second. I did this. And no. It isn't your fault. It couldn't be helped. Why you can't leave me here? Volleyball is life and I'm so obsessed to the point where I'm gonna cry when I find out that my loved one is quitting a silly game that's meant to be fun. All of a sudden, the background of the scene changed from Daishao's house to outside on a bright day with rain falling down. Daishao could be found standing in front of a volleyball that was on the ground, surrounded by torches. How could you do this to me, cruel world? You've taken away my kitten baby owl sugar miracle boy angry hedgehog. I will never forgive you. And now, to pay for your crimes, I shall sacrifice you. Daishao then wielded the sword and held it up to the sun. Rest in peace, ball, and don't come back. Daishao then went to stab the volleyball, but all of a sudden, the volleyball wielded its own sword and floated up into the sky. And no, it can't be. The ball that charges at Daishao, and stabs him in his side. No. How could you do this to me, ball? First you take away my UWU baby love of my life, and now this. Why? Daishao then stares up into the sky as he takes his final breath. Why? And cut. That was the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Daishao sighed. How did you even get me to do that? With the power of love and friendship, of course. I hate you. Love you too, baby. And that's it for today, everyone. I really hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time with the Daisuga prank call video. Love you all. Watari Shinji, out. No, Suguru, you're doing it wrong. You're supposed to reach up into the sky and harshly breathe out. Not sigh and look drunk. This is the 4th time we've filmed me dying. I'll look however I want to look at this point, so deal with it. Terushima could be seen standing behind the camera, squirting a spray bottle in Daishao's general direction. Suddenly, Daishao stopped pretending to cry and stared at Terushima with a very unamused face. Teru. The camera is the wrong way. How could you do this to me, ball? First you take away my uube. Yeah, no. I'm not saying this. Teru, I can see your hands holding up the ball. Sorry.
Oh, Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me.
Terushima sang while he was holding the cardboard sun up in the air. Again, Daishao immediately stopped acting. The camera is recording audio. Oops. Daishao, come back. I'm not wearing a tutu. But you would look so pretty in it, babe. No.